Welcome to the Counselor's Soapbox video channel. Today's episode, Learning About Alcohol, Part 3. How much alcohol do people really drink? People are often surprised to discover who does drink and who doesn't, and how much do people really drink. How do we measure when drinking becomes a problem? We used to call people who drank a lot inebriates, drunkards, more recently alcoholics. Some people describe themselves as heavy drinkers. We've also identified a phenomenon called binge drinkers, people who may not drink on a regular basis, but when they do drink, they end up intoxicated. A lot of time has been spent looking at the distinction between alcohol abuse, using it excessively or in dangerous situations, and alcohol-dependent people, which are often called alcoholics. The more recent terminology is to refer to people who, when they drink, have a problem, as having an alcohol use disorder, and this can run from mild to moderate to severe. How do we measure alcohol use and when it becomes a problem? Well, one thing we need to look at is current drinkers. Among adults who drank in the past month, it was only 52% of the adult population. That means almost half of all adults in the United States have not had a drink in the last 30 days. Binge drinkers, and that is estimated as 5 standard drinks on one occasion for a man or 4 standard drinks for a woman. And in estimating that, we need to look at what is a standard drink. A standard drink, and we'll look more at it later, is a way of equating beer, wine, and harder liquors based on how much pure alcohol they contain. What people do drink is ethanol or ethyl alcohol, and all alcoholic beverages contain the very same ethyl alcohol. Many people think they don't have a problem with alcohol because they only drink beer, but more than 50% of all the alcohol consumed in America and the resulting problems are the direct result of consuming beer. In studying alcohol and alcohol use disorder, it's important to understand how much people are drinking. Among adults able to drink, 30%, or 3 people out of 10, do not drink at all. 50% of the population drinks only occasionally. Over the course of the year, they share 20% of the alcohol consumed. 10% of the population consumes 20% of the alcohol, and another 10% consumes about 60% of the alcohol. So those two groups combined consume 80% of all of the alcohol consumed in America. There are definite drinking patterns. As far as age, the heaviest drinkers are in the 18 to 34-year-old age group. Binge drinkers are also heavily clustered in that same 18 to 34-year age group. Gender, men are more likely to be current drinkers and binge drinkers. And as far as race or ethnicity goes, whites drink the most, though Native Americans have the most alcohol use disorders. What are the connections between employment and drinking? Well, those with jobs tend to drink more often. The unemployed are more likely to binge drink and get drunk when they do drink. The poor drink more in terms of volume. Tobacco users, smokers, drink more and more often than those who use other drugs. Other patterns of drinking. Family income is a factor. Higher income people are more likely to drink occasionally, as the cost is not a factor in their budget. Low income people are twice as likely to be heavy drinkers. As far as geographic region, consumption of alcohol is much more common in the western United States than in other regions. Other factors which may affect drinking: marital status. Widowed drink less but are older. Uh, Heavy drinking is more likely in the divorced or never married part of the population. Religion also is a factor. Some religions forbid or discourage drinking. How important that religion is to the person affects how much they drink. Those who leave a religion which are non-drinking are at extra risk to begin drinking heavily once they sever their connection with that religion. What's ahead? Over the next few months, we're going to look at a lot more information in the Learning About Alcohol series. There will also be some additional drug education videos and mental health and wellness videos. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the like button directly below. Comments are always appreciated. To receive new videos in this series, please subscribe. Thank you for watching the Counselor's Soapbox video channel. For more information on these topics, please visit the Counselorssoapbox.com blog, where you will find over 1,500 articles on mental health, substance abuse, and having a happy life. The David Joel Miller fiction and nonfiction books are available on Amazon. Photos here are courtesy of Pixabay and Wikimedia Commons and are all licensed under Creative Commons free for commercial use licenses. Thank you again for watching.